I'm about to try using cassettes to scare my birds. I've been doing research and then it shows that birds are even afraid of shining objects. So I'm going to be using these tapes to scare them. It's just a trial and error because I've been really trying my best to scare them away, but it seems like whenever I'm not in the farm, they will come and eat my maize. So this is one of even the biggest challenges of planting when your neighbors are not having maize. So now it's winter and I've just planted maize, but birds are gathering in my farm. They are really eating my profit, like they are eating a lot. I've replanted another field for the second time, and on this field it's the one which is really affected. This field is really affected by birds. Maybe it's even because it's near the river, it's the one closest to the river. So I will do my best to scare them, but I was even thinking of spraying chemicals on my sweet corn when they're still germinating, but with that it's not really advisable, but I feel like I think I should just do it anyways. So when I spray them, I will even add sticker so that it can stick on it can stick on the sweet corn for a very long time, because I've run out of options. I'm replanting for the second time on this field, and then on the other field it will be the third time. So imagine the loss. And I wanted to sell my sweet corn in bulk, so it seems like it won't be really that smooth sailing, because like if I'm replanting for the second time, the other maize won't be waiting for these ones which I'm replanting today. So I will do my best to save I will do my best to save what I can, because like I'm even thinking maybe the shining object will help, because like these birds are really eating my maize to the point where this field was this field was like really looking good, especially when you're looking from far. So imagine now there's few on. I think I've lost 70% of my maize. So imagine. And the other thing is that maize does take time to germinate on winter. They usually take approximately 10 to 14 days. So imagine I will have to wait for another 14 days for this sweet corn to be germinating. So this is one of the biggest loss I'm facing this year, and it's beyond my control actually, because these birds, I think sometimes they come early in the morning, but I do my best to wake up early in the morning. But usually they are really active early in the morning and late afternoon. But so far I've been trying to do my best to come early in the morning and to be around the farm late afternoon. Usually I'm at the farm every day. I work Monday to Sunday, but the moment I'm that side, they are coming this side. And that's why I'm saying this side is mostly affected, because it's the one which is so close to the river. So far now I'm just going to be trying to be using these things to scare them away. If it will work, I will give updates, but so far I've been really losing. And these seeds are really expensive. They are really expensive, especially the one which will tolerate cold and frost. So far the journey continues. It's just that with this field, here is where I'm losing, but the other field is looking good. And the other one, like, yeah, that one I think like I will sell that one first. So let me not just give up, let me just try to sell. So if you've made it so far on the video, I really kindly ask you to subscribe. It does help the channel to grow. So, and the other thing, I am not so sure if I have to really tie them tight or they have to be loose, so that like they can be scaring them away. But I don't know. I will even try a scarecrow, but I will be moving it around maybe in the morning, afternoon. With my research, they say um birds do get used to an object which is just standing on one side. So I will do my best to even check on Temu. Maybe I can get some things which I will use for scaring the birds, because so far this is one of the biggest loss ever. Because imagine buying seeds for the second time, and those seeds are expensive, and things have just went up in South Africa. So I will just have to do my best. And then with irrigation, I move this sprinkler around. So usually it will be standing there for all, let's say 5 hours or 4. Then I move it to another spot, then I move it to another spot. So if you check, my land is it's kind of like really wet. So it's doing the job. But the other thing you should also be afraid of, you should really avoid, is that when you're irrigating using a sprinkler, there's an advantage of you losing your crops because of frost. So don't really irrigate overnight. But so far, when my maize are still young, I do irrigate them even overnight. I'm seeing no signs of frost. So yeah, so this is the journey so far. This land have been losing. God, man, I've lost 70% of my crops. Imagine. And I waited for almost 14-15 days for them to germinate, only for them to be eaten by birds. No ways. So this is the end of the video. If you've made it so far, thanks a lot.